You want to start creating content, but you don't know where to begin? You came to the right video. These are 5 things that you want to do to start your content journey. Number 1, when creating content, you need to find your niche. It's very important. And for those who don't know, a niche is just a subsection of what kind of content that you make. So for example, I make Yapper content. Yapper content is just when you get online and you give your opinion on trending topics. Now, Yapper content is easier to get into because you're just giving your opinion, right or wrong, doesn't really matter. The video is still valid, but it's harder to gain a fan base because most of the people that watch you aren't there for you. They're there for what you're talking about. But regardless, in that sense, your content can be about whatever you want it to be about. And personally, when it comes down to picking a niche, I think that it should be something that you enjoy doing, like a hobby or something like that. Because the more knowledgeable that you are on these videos, the faster that you can crank them out. And that brings me to number 2, cranking out videos. Before you get to the point of how many videos do I crank out, how many times do I need to record a week and all the things like that, you need to record some videos to understand how you want the videos to be made. You can watch videos all day and be like, oh man, that's easy, until you get to doing it yourself. It's a whole lot to video making. You don't know the angles. You don't know how you want to do it. You don't know how you want to talk on camera. You have to literally perfect all that before you even make your first video. But I do want to also say that your videos don't have to be perfect, but the energy that you bring on camera matters. There's a way to make content that's enjoyable for you, the maker, but may not be enjoyable for the people who watch. So you want to make sure that if it wasn't you, that the person would still enjoy it just as much. So I would test out a couple of different video formats to see which one works the best, which one gets the best response. And they also have like different softwares built into these different social media platforms that can help you out with things like thumbnails and captions that also play a part in your video. Number 3, consistency. People always ask, how often should I post? How often am I supposed to be putting out videos? The answer is, do it at your own discretion. But I will say, do not overwork yourself. Becoming mentally exhausted when you create content is literally like having the red ring of death on the Xbox. Your brain will literally prohibit you from creating content. You just will not be in that mood. And that's because you overworked yourself and now you need a break. I take breaks very, very, very often. And just as of recent, like the last 6 months, I found a way that I do not mentally exhaust myself. And that's why consistency matters. Post your content and make content in a way that you can successfully move in a circle of life and keep that flow flowing without overworking that flow, which will then cause you to be mentally exhausted. Once you have the perfect flow and you feel like that you can create content, 1 or 2 videos a day, maybe 2 videos a week, just depending on what content that you're making and how you're making it, then you can try to slowly add on the workload and see if you're able to sustain it and hold on to it without getting yourself mentally exhausted. Number 4, always plan out your content. Don't just try to run and gun thinking that you're about to come up with the next viral sensation for the next 6 months. It's not going to work like that. It could, but the possibilities are very small and it's a very minimal reward. Most of the people that create that cringy clickbait, clip farm content, all they do is gain a large following and then they can't follow it up. They have to continuously do the same thing that gets old after a while, and then those people don't get numbers anymore. They don't know what to do. Now they're fighting with themselves because they have all these followers and everybody's like, oh, you're that guy that did such and such and such. And guess what? They have nothing that's bringing them any kind of actual money besides the fact that they have a lot of following. That's when they get online and start doing those lives begging for money, battling on TikTok, things like that, because they can't really sustain an actual fan base. And their content is not really planned out. It's not informational. It's not opinion based. It's just clip farm, clickbait, and they have to do that for the rest of their lives. That's why you want to write down your ideas and come up with ideas that aren't already being done, one, or at least innovate somebody else's idea without being cringy. There's a lane for everybody and everything in every single hobby on this earth. But what you want to do is make yourself different. Write it down. Number 5, organically build an audience. Once you do 1 through 4, building an audience will come easy because you'll see what works, you know what doesn't work, and you'll see your follower count go up. Once you gain a little audience and you start seeing people in the comment section showing love, respond to every comment you see. Show them love back so that they know that you're real, that you reach out, and that you care about them being there. Appreciate your audience and listen to your audience once you have them. And the main reason why this is number 5 is because building an audience takes time. I know you see some people blow up. They go from 0 followers, 100 followers, and then they have 100, 200,000, 300,000, a million. Understand that that's just luck. And no matter who you are, your time will come. But you need to organically build an audience and do not rush the process. Trying to deliberately rush the process only hurts your audience because they can tell that what you're putting out isn't authentic. They can tell that it's not really you. They can tell in the videos that you're cranking out. That's why you want to organically build an audience. And I will throw this out there. Once you build an audience and you feel like that you want to start trying to do other content, build a whole new page. Let the people know that follow you on there that they can follow you over there for that kind of content. Because once you start trying to post new stuff, the people who follow you for that content will see that you're starting to lack on that content and doing something that they don't care about. And then you'll end up losing followers and things like that. That's very important. You don't want to lose the audience that you gain. So build a brand new page. Trust me, I've done it. I have multiple pages where I post multiple different kinds of content to build up certain audiences. But I understood that it took time, and I slowly built those pages up after I finally got the other pages exactly where I want them. Trust me, I practice exactly what I preach. So please, organically build your audience and do not let them down by starting to post other content on that page. Now, I know I said I was going to name 5, but I do have 6 for you. Number 6, diversify your content on different platforms. There's people out there that will tell you, oh, only post on one platform because if you post it on multiple platforms, you'll get hit with unoriginal content. That is not true. Now, I know I talk about being overwhelmed and mentally exhausted. Trust and believe. Singly posting up one video on every single platform is a headache. It's to the point where you'll post one, you might post another one, same caption, and you're like, you know what, I'm tired. You might even forget to post certain videos. But guess what? There's a website called repurpose.io that you can use to repost all your content to multiple different platforms. Now, this is not a free service, so if you don't have the extra money, I would not recommend it. But if you do, the starter packet is $35, and it will repost 5,000 of your videos in a month to all your different platforms. Next, you have the Pro package, which I personally use myself. It's $79 a month, and it'll repost unlimited amounts of content to all your different platforms. Also, if you have multiple different profiles on the same platform, the Pro package also allows you to add 10 different accounts on the same platform. So if you're somebody like me that has multiple different pages on multiple different platforms, the Pro package is exactly what you need. Now, they do have another package. It's $125 a month, but I would not recommend it unless you're a business that has over 20 to 25 different profiles on the same platform, because that's the only difference between the Pro package and the agency package. Now, they do have a 14-day trial going on right now. So if you're interested, go ahead and hit the link in the comment section or the description and sign up today to help you repost that content. Now that we reached the end of the video, I do hope that my advice has helped you. You know, I will be coming out with more content, so please hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what you think about the video. If it helped you in any way, let me know in the comment section. Also, man, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.